why I'm muted. That's why I'm muted. There we go. Hang on. You might be connected to the... There we go. Okay. Everything sounds good again. Thank you, Your Name. How's everyone doing today? Thank you, Your Name. Thank you, Fazbear Fanatic. You are not late, Fazbear Fanatic, okay? You were actually pretty on time. And I didn't announce this when I definitely should have, because I missed Tuesday's stream. And I know I had Thursday off. So I was like, I'm just gonna move Tuesday's stream to Thursday. It's working now? Perfect. Perfect. Yeah, I don't know what happened. It just said, hey, you know that microphone that I've been using for quite some time now? I don't want to use it today. So yeah, today we're gonna be playing some DBD. I'm gonna probably try and make this like a stream series for a little bit, just kind of yapping. We might have friends join us every now and then, maybe even today. Again, didn't ask anyone to join. I should probably get in the habit of doing that. I'm a content creator and I'm afraid to talk to people, which is not a great thing to have happen. Which is ironic because whenever I turn the camera on for you guys, I'm completely fine. It's just, I'm like, oh man, I can't send a message over Discord. It's so scary. I don't know what's wrong with me. Probably need mental help with whatever that is, but that's not what we're doing today. What is question? What do you mean? What is? You mean the what is working? It's the mic. The mic wasn't working a minute ago. Anyway, so yeah, we're gonna be doing this for a while because I want to get Springtrap to P100, which is like prestige 100, which is like the highest that you can get, and I feel like that would be a nice accomplishment to have as a FNAF person. Occasionally we'll probably have friends join us. So yeah, that's kind of the plan of what this whole DBD thing is going to be. I'm going to start DBD up. How have you guys been? Did you guys play Secret of the Mimic, or did you just like watch people play Secret of the Mimic? And what were your thoughts on Secret of the Mimic, okay? Because after like letting it stew in my brain for a few days, I have opinions on it. All right. One, I do like Secret of the Mimic. Okay. It took me a little bit to realize that. Okay. Once I stepped away from playing it 4 times in a row in like a 2-day span, I realized that I do like Secret of the Mimic. There are things that I don't like, specifically those like fancy cutscenes. It's like the one where you immediately walk into the building and then it puts you into like the little hello song thing that you can't skip at all. Annoying, especially when you play the game 4 times, because then you have to listen to that song 4 times. Chica section sucked on the first playthrough because I wanted to get all the mail. And like with every subsequent playthrough afterwards wasn't as bad because I didn't need to get the mail after that. You can literally run through that section and it doesn't matter. Like it's completely fine if you're not looking for lore, but it punishes lore people, which sucks. That sucks. That's not a good thing to have. You want to reward the lore people for looking for the lore, you know? So I wasn't too thrilled about that. Those are my 2 big complaints about the game. Everything else was really good. It's a little buggy, but like, you know, what game is not going to be whenever it first releases, especially a Steel Wool game. But I think it was really good. Also, we got Twitch working again. Yay! I figured out what the problem was. Apparently, it was something that I changed. I changed a setting, and it wasn't giving me an error whenever I was trying to start up the Twitch stream. It was like, yeah, no, I think this will work. And then, yeah, it just, I never got an error from it. And I don't know what the problem, like, it was like, you specifically cannot use that type of encoder, I think is the technical term. I don't know what I don't know. But like, it was like, yeah, you can't use this. And I wasn't getting the error the other day whenever I was trying to stream Secret of the Mimic, which was annoying because I didn't know what the problem was. So I was like, okay, well, today before stream, I'm going to set it up so that Twitch is the main one that I'm sending it to. And then YouTube will be the backup, because right now I have it, YouTube is the main and Twitch is the backup, and maybe it didn't like that. But then whenever I set it up, it was like, Twitch cannot be run on this type of encoder. And I was like, you should have told me a week ago. Yeah. So, I think that's everything. So yeah, we're gonna talk about Secret of the Mimic. I have the game open. I have Dead by Daylight open, not Secret of the Mimic. We are going to pause the funky FNAF music. Oh, I do need to turn on all the sound effects. So let me switch these all on. Actually, let me go to game time because I need to turn that one on too. Where's my face? Where am I? What did I do? Scruggle. Nope, not that. That display cap. Yeah. Oh no, not display capture. Source clone. That's what I'm looking for. Sorry. Gameplay needs to be set to Dead by Daylight, and so does the application audio. Dead by Daylight, and make sure all sounds are on. Boo 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 boo. Boop. There we go. There we go. We got it. And where's stream? There's stream. There we go. Now I can read you guys, and then I can click into the game, and then we can. The game went silent. It's fine. I fixed it. You wise bald head of wisdom. Should I make some eggs with my cereal? You're not putting the eggs in the cereal, are you? If you're doing that, then no. But if you're just making eggs as like a side next to your cereal, go for it. Protein is delicious. Eggs are delicious, and you need the protein, probably. I love a good egg. Actually, I probably should have watched that. That's Springtrap. That's the Springtrap whatever. It's fine. It's fine. So yeah, we're gonna do this one. We're gonna do this one. I've heard that the queue times are absolutely horrendous. So, and I bought the funny rabbit. I bought the funny rabbit. Look at him. Shh. So we're gonna play as the funny rabbit. We have all of them. Like if I go to customization, we have the yellow rabbit from the movie. We have the clown. We have Toxic. And this one is whenever you get him to P5, 6, something like that. I've already prestiged him to level 8 because I saved up 8 million blood points specifically to put into Springtrap. I don't know what perks are good on him, so I've been doing all 3 of his Springtrap perks and then Ruin because haha, it's funny. It's called Ruin, like the DLC. But you know, this probably isn't a good build. I haven't eaten anything since I woke up. Me too, Fazbear Fanatic. Also, I need to be watching. I was just gonna say, I need to be watching him because he will just jump scare you randomly. I need to make sure that he's not gonna do that. But if I shake him and then he stops shaking, then that means he's about to jump scare. So if I just do this for a while and like you see him stop moving, either my mouse stopped working, I stopped holding him for some reason, or he's about to jump scare. Hi, buddy. Sorry, I stopped just to say hi because he's waving at me. He's such a good guy. Hi. Hi, little guy. Mimic cheeks. He do be getting them cheeks. Oh, I also love his knife. The way that it just has that little glitch effect to it. It's just the glitch traps version 2. It's really nice. I like it a lot. I keep forgetting I need to keep shaking him, or else I won't know when the jump scare is gonna happen. I'm not gonna know. Actually, let me go into the blood web and use my blood points. I can't shake him while I'm doing this, so we'll just have to hope that he doesn't jump scare us. Actually, I can. After I hit the button, I can jump scare, or I can blood web him. There we go. We're doing so good. But yeah, I figure since we have to sit here and wait to get into a game anyway, we'll probably be sitting here talking about Secret of the Mimic. I've been seeing that T-Dreads has been going crazy over God David Victim. And if you don't know what that is, he hasn't posted a video about it yet, but he's posted 2 live streams, I think just 2, going over God David. Which it's an insane thing. Oh, we're gonna get jump scared. There it is. There it is. There it is. But yeah, so God David, crazy theory. And it seems like everybody in the community knows about it at this point. Because Rye Toast has mentioned it in his latest not live stream, what are they called? Podcast. He mentions it at the very end of his latest podcast. And even during the GT live, the Game Theory live stream that they had yesterday, 2 days ago, whatever day that was, there was apparently a clip that got posted in one of the Discords that I'm in for FNAF people, of Tom from Game Theory, I think it was Ash reading some comments to Tom from Game Theory, and she was like, yeah, there's a lot of people who are talking about this thing. Do you mind, Glitch Trap? There's a lot of people in the comments right now talking about this thing called God David, and Tom was like, oh God, what even is that? And she had to like go through like the whole mindset. And like, I think Tom is on board because it's basically the basic idea. Hello, getting in my face again. I was clicked out of the game too. I think it like kind of works with his idea for Gregbot theory a little bit. Like, it's not in the same sense that like Gregory is a robot, but it uses a lot of the same evidence that like Gregory is connected to the crying child in a very strong way. What is God David? It's a crazy theory. So you remember how Game Theory said that Gregbot is a thing, and Gregory is a robot made to recreate the crying child. God David takes that to an 11 out of 10. It makes it so absolutely insane, but like there is evidence for it. It's basically saying that David, the kid who dies in Secret of the Mimic, the guy, Edwin's kid, he dies back in 1970 something, doesn't matter, and then he like possesses the Mimic or whatever. That part doesn't really matter, but the part that does matter is that Fiona, David's mother, also dies. She dies before David, and then she's like, I want to recreate David whenever he dies. He dies. She says, okay, Edwin, you need to make a mimic David. And then it either doesn't work correctly, or she decides that's not the way to go anymore. She then decides to go to Afton and go, hey, I'm gonna make a deal with you. You recreate my son, and I will give you Edwin's secrets. I will give you Edwin. I will give you like the key to immortality. I will give you so many things, but you need to recreate my son somehow. And It's not that he builds David into the crying child, aka Dave, which is what Hyperdroid believes. It's that William's son is born, the crying child, Dave, and then he puts him through basically the same exact life in order to try and recreate him. Like, he was conditioning him to make him into David. So he gave him basically the exact same name as of Dave. We see at one of the endings that David basically has the FNAF 4 bedroom. Just things are moved around a little bit. Not everything is exact, but like it's very close to the FNAF 4 bedroom. So it shut up, Glitch Trap. Jeez. It's all basically just saying that the crying child was conditioned in order to recreate David from the 1970s. And then whenever there's a lot of like parallels between the two, figurative and like just literal, like complete. This is a one-to-one basically. And then it goes even further to say, oh, then in the future, whenever Gregory exists, Gregory is going through the exact same thing. Gregory is being conditioned to turn into David. Don't look at me like that, Glitch Trap. Jeez, Christo, David is in the box. I don't think that's what the conclusion of the theory is, but it could be. T-Dreads is currently working on the theory. He's doing a lot of streams in order to try and like write some stuff for the theory. So I'm assuming he's gonna come out with like a big video covering it, since there's a lot of hype around it right now, especially. But like that seems to be the general gist of what is God David. I would highly recommend going and checking out his streams. They're not too long. I think they're like 2 hours each, the two that I saw. So like you could like put it on while you're like doing chores around the house or something. That's kind of what I do. The only time that it kind of hurts is whenever he's like this exact image, and then I have to be like, all right, I gotta go look at my phone real quick, see what he's pointing to in order to see if his evidence is actually worth it. David is the killer all along. Hello, Gerald Martin. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, it's basically like a oops all David theory. It's almost like an oops all David theory, which is, you know, that everything revolves around this one kid from the 70s. Yeah, it's an insane theory. As time progresses, I am less and less believing in it, but it's like whenever he first presented it, I was like, this is an insane theory. All right, so how do we play Springtrap again? I gotta remember. Let's go to the door. And then we need to go over here. Are they over by one of these? I don't know where they're at. I was expecting them to be over by this generator. Maybe they went inside to look at all the cool stuff. Okay. Give me my axe back. Oh, I should have aimed it higher. I would have hit her if I would have aimed it higher. Sorry, sweet. Oh, I didn't think I was close enough for that. She's gonna drop pallet. No, she's not. Is she gonna try dropping this pallet? I was expecting a flashlight because I think that's what she's holding. Nice try. Yeah. Oh, nice try. Oh. Get absolutely mind blown. Absolute. Oh my God, we got more people in here. Hello, I can't see your name right now. Oh, here's a hook. Alibaba? So you think Gregory is a robot? I don't think Gregory is a robot. And that's the, I don't think that that's what the theory is trying to say either. What do you... Okay, I'll let you guys watch. Go. You may leave. I'll go for the other ones. There was one over here. Somewhere. Maybe not. Well, now I'm going to get you. I just wanted you to watch the show. You paid your admission to get into here. You get to at least see the show. But that's all you get. Sorry, Destroyer World. You're pointing. I don't know what you want. Do you want me to kill you? You want killed. I don't know what you want, man. I was being nice. What are these guys doing? Nobody has grabbed this person? I think this guy wants my attention over here, and it's like, because he keeps just vaulting something. But I don't know where he's going. He's over here somewhere. What is happening? Are you going into the locker? No. Anyway, well, I don't know where everyone is. I don't think they're getting that bot. Which is... That's fine with me. What is happening? Why does this keep going off? I'm losing my mind. Oh, there you are. Yeah, I didn't understand why that kept going off. I get it now. You were just going in and out of that locker. Fazed, welcome me when I'm streaming it. I'm streaming it. All right, I don't know where the other two are, but they don't seem to be fantastic at the game, or they're just doing funny stuff, which is fine. Aha! Hello. I don't know what you guys want exactly. Do you want death? I don't... Okay, you're pointing. No. No. What am I no... Guys, do you guys understand DBD communication skills? I don't. I don't know what this means. They're not pulling the other person off the hook either. I don't know what they want. So the mimic chose Gregory to represent David. If that, I think that might be what T-Dreads is trying to go for. You'd have to like watch his streams or the eventual video that he comes out with. Do you want me to kill you? I don't understand what this. I think you might need to kill Pastry? Who's Pastry? Which one's Pastry? Is this Pastry? The very fancy looking one? What do you... Well, I can't kill Pastry now. Pastry's giving me a nice little jingle.